doing today?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
Doing really good. All right, let's get us right on into this. Let's switch it up. Right now, we are joining you. We're talking about week 0 for 2023, the season preview. Big thing in the room. This we want to let everybody know exactly what's going on. There's been a lot of discussions about what our plans could be. And so this is to get everybody on the same page. We're going to show you exactly what we're doing this year. All right. So as everybody knows, we have been in a 16 team league for a while now. That grew up, it kept swelling up, and people continually wanted to try to get into this league. Being how nobody's ever going to leave, that wasn't going to happen. So what we've done is we have created a completely second league. We're calling it Team A, Team B. We're working out the names, stuff like that, but you'll see where this is going here in a little bit. But this allows for the folks to do it. 16s is still a bit of a big number. So what we've had is 2 of the folks leave from our league to go over to the other one. So that's leaving us with 14 and 12. Those are the new Team A and Team B. So at the end of this season, based on the final rankings, I'm going to say that at the beginning. At the end of this season, based on the final rankings after playoffs, not regular season, after the playoffs, after everything is over. Same settings, same scoring point structure between both teams. Everybody is on the exact same page. The bottom 4 are going to come out of Team A, leaving us with 10. The top 4 are going to come out of Team B, leaving them with 8. And then we're just going to switch back over to 14 and 12. So the bottom 4 out of our league are going to fall out and be relegated down to Team B. The top 4 out of Team B are going to be promoted up into our league. Guys, gentlemen, you got to help me here. Did I explain that correctly?
Yeah.
The visual
I
aid
believe
helped?
so. I was having trouble keeping up, but I think I got it.
There we go.
I don't know about the math, but yeah.
So we're going to have the same shaming of poor performance. We're going to have the same end of season consequence for the lowest ranking per group. So at the end, if you win Team A, you rename the lowest ranking in Team A. If you win Team B, you rename the lowest ranking in Team B. It's going to be 2 different ones. Okay?
Okay.
We're saying it right on up front. And the poop is still going to be they're still there. That splat is always awesome. So, really quick, since we're talking about this, we're going to do the team breakdowns. So we're just going to go through, and here are Team A and Team B.
It's what? It's me! Yeah, let me get one Trail Supreme to go, please.
Welcome to the nightmare.
This Captain D, buddy.
The Tipsy Benchwarmers.
Suspender nipples.
And Gavin.
Swampville Stinkagen.
Captain Fear. Woo!
Smidgy.
Autodraft the Superstars.
Team Palepapai.
You can call me the interloper and stuff.
Here's Team A. I'm fully expecting some of these names to change. When they do, we'll address that as they go. Here is Team B as they join. You'll see Bobby was one of the volunteers to go over there, and since he lost last year, his new name will indeed be put in here. Julia as well was the other one from Team A that volunteered to go over to Team B to get us down to 14 at the beginning of the year rather than doing another 16 at the beginning. Anyway, so coming out of our new members in Team B, we have from the CAD group, Brandon Welsh. We have Marcus Duval. We have Mike Pennington. Gabrielle Perlis, Gabby. We got Vern, who's dabbling his foot back into the fantasy football. Vicky, Lance from maintenance wanted in on this, so we got him. Jimmy Frimmel has already got his team name out there, so Jimmy Frimmel Live. And Tim Hawley, and there is one unconfirmed, but that will round it off at 12. What do you guys think?
It's pretty awesome.
Sounds good.
Okay. So here's a quick recap of what we were last season. So just as a kind of
This was the final
this is
rankings,
the
right?
final rankings. So I'm just going to impress upon this one more time. If we were doing this last year, based on the final rankings, these four would have been put down to Team B. Autodraft Superstars, Palapa Pie, Best Team Available, and Team Bacon. Those would have gone through. So now everybody knows this is what it is. All right. So one of the things that we are here today to do, though, absolutely, is to recognize the 2022 champion right there, Mr. Rob Quigley. Congratulations. This was how it shook out the top three from last year. First place, second place, third place. Second place, of course, was Crazy Tiger. And we're going to have to get her some mentoring, not mentoring, but some IT help because she's got a dog as a picture. So we need to get her as get her logo's got to be a tiger or something. But we're going to walk her through that and make sure that she knows how to change that. And
What about her sound just changes to woof woof meow or something like that, or woof woof roar?
The dog's name could be Tiger.
There it
You
is.
never know.
There you go.
Absolutely. I like it. So you guys are coming.
Maybe she's a big Tiger Woods fan. Who knows? I don't know.
I think we all know.
Swing
exactly.
and a
Definitely.
miss.
I think we all know where that's coming from. She wears that
know.
LSU badge proudly. All
I'm
right,
just being an ass.
it's all good. No, not at all. All right, so coming out of there to the big reveal. We have been waiting for this. We're going to learn something today. Victoria Spolia. This is actually true Latin.
Get some Latin.
There it is, and it comes to the victor belong the spoils. And our man here is absolutely the victor. So holding the trophy, it's showcased behind him, as is many of his other awards and accomplishments. I love it. Here we go. But we're going to turn it over to you, my friend, and there it is.
It's what it is. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. This season was pretty incredible. It's the best I've ever done. And, it started off at the draft with the little trophy up here, first place in the draft. And I think it's the first time I've seen the first place end up in first place. So
I think it was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well done here. Yeah.
yeah. And I attribute that to my team name. It's what it's derived from it's the Latin for it is what it is. And it was what it was this year for me. And, unfortunately for Bobby, it wasn't what it wasn't. So that just kind of leads me to the name that I came up with for Bobby. I guess no further ado, since it wasn't what it wasn't, it's not what's not. So that's what you got going into it, Bobby. So hopefully you rise from the rubble there and find a new place in the lead on the Team B. So, and in thinking about a logo, because I wanted it to feel like it came from me and also still tied to the bacon theme. So this is what we came up with.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant. I love it. It's what it's is at the top. Not what's not.
Not what's not. So,
and we got to share it with everybody when I put it in here and they do those I guess ADA compliant thing where it gives you the description of the picture. It said that this was pig eating a hot dog. So but we absolutely know. I know it's the tongue licking up the stuff there. So that is beautiful. This is delicious. This is awesome. I love exactly with what you did here. This is exactly what the goal of it was to be. And renaming not only his team, but having the logo to go along with it is going to be awesome. Well done.
Now,
well
can
done,
you talk about the artwork here? Did you take the pig originally and then adjust with all the snot? What was the...
Yeah, I did a little editing on the healthy pig
Got it.
and added the mucus
Details.
The
and,
mucus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Muci. Yeah.
and
I
the hot
gotcha.
dog shaped tongue
Right.
And the beautiful part
gotcha.
of it is
and the bubble.
varying colors. It's just great.
Yeah.
That's good.
We've got the reflections off of said mucus. Well done.
Well, I hope you like it, Bobby, because that's what you get.
For one
Don't
year.
lose.
1 year. It's not what's not. So now everybody
And-
knows what possibilities are out there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well
which
done, you.
Makes me afraid for the future of my team. So,
Don't get last.
see.
That's all I
Don't
gotta
get
say.
last. Don't get last. It's not only just trying to stay in or go up the movements there. This is another game in the game. Don't get last. So there it is. All right. Well, let's move on from this. I know this was a big reveal. I know that people have been dying about this, and I can't tell you how many times people have stopped me in the hall. What is it? Has he figured out the name yet? So great. This is good stuff.
yeah, and for those of you trying to get it out of me all season long, yeah, nice
off
try.
season. Yeah.
Off season,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all summer long.
Yeah, and you had that picture made like in April or something, wasn't it?
Oh, I was eager.
Yeah. Because I feel like you texted it to me pretty early on, and I was like, "Oh wow, he's getting on it," you know?
Yeah, we're the
Yeah.
ones, of course, holding you up. So
Yeah,
good.
that was probably my fault.
No, not at all. All right, so let's go over here. One of the things that I want to make sure that we do is talk about the platform switch, and one of the easiest way to do that is just going to be to show you. So we are moving away from ESPN. I'm going to kill this real quick, and we are going to Sleeper. So right here, you can see exactly what we're doing. We've got Team A and Team B. Team B, once we're going to send out the links today, so everyone will be there. So Team A will send the links out as well, so you could see. Oh, that's where it was. Team B is Jimmy's in there right now, but nobody else. I'll send the links out, and then Team A, we got a few people going in. Team always.
That's Claire.
Okay, I see. I saw you sent her the link today. So
Yeah.
okay, we're going to randomize the draft order. We're going to do it like about an hour before, so everyone will see that on both teams. We'll know what that is. But there are a few folks in our league that already use Sleeper, and everybody says that it's so much better than ESPN. So I
Or
think,
Yahoo.
yeah, I think everyone's going to be like really happy about this. But one of the things we really want to focus on here is the differences that we changed in scoring, right? There are a few scoring things that we wanted everybody to be at the same page on in the beginning. So if you don't watch this video, or if you only watched it to see Snot What's Not and you didn't pay attention to this part, that's on you. But we're going to do a lot of this is standard. We did bump the touchdowns from 4 to 6. But that was the
I think
passing
that's it
there.
on quarterbacks.
Yeah. So on the rushing, it's still
That's good.
10 yards. That's standard for 6.
It's all standard.
It's standard.
Nothing's
there.
different there. Same thing for receiving.
Receiving, we did.
We did
full
up it to
PPR.
0.1. Yeah.
So it's full PPR. But all of this is standard right through there. What we did here was if they make over 40, it's 4 points over 5. I think we did that on last year on the ESPN league as well. And then if you miss a field goal attempt, what we didn't do, and what it was last year, if the kicker missed it, you got no matter what, you got your 1 point off. We've erased the penalty if it's over 40 or 50 yards. If they miss a 50-yard field goal, we're not counting it against them. But if they miss anything up to 40 yards, we're absolutely counting it against them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and extra point. Don't forget that.
Yeah, right there. Well,
That's a big one because
I said that we should have put this like -3, because if you miss an extra point, I don't know.
Yeah, but the problem is now you're just beating up on the 5 or 6 people who don't have good kickers or whatever.
Yeah, I know, and that's why we didn't do it. But yes,
Because it's bad enough if you're only going to get 5 points that now you're going to lose points also on top of that.
Mhm.
But
We'll just shame them as they come through, the kickers that miss a thing. So we did do some stuff different here on defense. So that you start off at the 10 points, and
that's all standard
these are
scoring.
all standard scoring as they lose the stuff. But if you come down here, we didn't want it just to be. I'm tired of the defenses not being able to really earn some more of their stuff. So if they get a 3 and out, they get a half a point, or if they get a 4th down stop, they get a point. So here's an opportunity for the defenses to actually earn back some of those yards given away. They get a point if they get a sack. There's 2 points.
That's normal.
If there's an
Interception's normal.
Fumble recovery.
Fumble recovery
is 2
normal.
points.
Wait a
Safeties
minute.
2, that's
Block kick, that's normal.
yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on. What?
It's going to be nearly impossible for anybody to break the negative 10-point
Yes, that will be a record that you hold forever.
record.
Yes. Yes. It's not impossible, but they will have to earn it.
Nearly impossible.
Yes.
So
Yeah, try to take that record away from me.
and you've got a trophy for it. So yeah. So then what did we do here?
That's all
this is
standard scoring.
Here. We didn't do special. So on the miscellaneous,
No teams.
No.
No return yard points.
So for the
Okay,
bonus
here's
stuff,
one more thing.
Yeah, so for the bonus stuff, where did we go? That was all standard there, but what we did here was
No, that was not standard.
this wasn't
We still
standard
added
here? We added a
no,
point.
we added those.
Okay.
So if your guy has a big game, including passing, rushing, or receiving, you're going to get extra points. So
Yeah.
you can see those points right there. And those stack. So if you get 100 to 199, that's 1 point. But then if you go over 200, that's going to be 3 total points.
Right.
You're going to get.
Right.
So same thing with quarterback. Quarterbacks only get 2 extra points if they go over 400 yards, but that's fairly common for a quarterback to hit over 300. So anyway,
There.
that's it.
But right down here was the other one, was the first down
Oh,
bonus.
yeah, this is big.
That we're adding in. So for your running back, your wide receiver, your tight end, did we do it for quarterback too?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you can take it off right now, but I'm saying we did set it that way.
We
Because I
did?
mentioned it to you because you wanted to make it 1 point. I said, well, how many
No.
quarterbacks are going to get like 10 first downs in a game? So
right.
that's going to be worth 10 points if you give that. So this is 5 points in this case or whatever. So you might want to back off on some of that. But that's why I was saying,
Well,
I said 0.1 or 0.25 is what I was throwing out. But
I absolutely. Well, we can change this guy here too for the
Right,
quarterback.
right.
Because the quarterback is, if he throws it down.
yeah, maybe make that
So,
one 0.1 or something.
But for this specifically for the running back and the first down bonus, I was thinking about
Yeah, you're thinking about the big guys.
yeah. The third down specialist.
Get on the bus.
Yeah, there it is. Jerome Bettis, case in point. He didn't have a 100-yard or 200-yard game, especially there in the last
You
few
have
years.
17-yard game, baby. 3 touchdowns, 17 yards.
But every time he went in, he got a first down. So this is going
Right.
to make the bench players or the specialist players a little bit more attractive, and it's actually going to make you maybe think a little bit more about who you're drafting, who you're setting on your line. So it's going to give this season a different bit of a spin or a newer flavor, so to speak. So
Hey, just remember, if you make that change here, you need to make that change on Team B too, or League B.
yes, here, but yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that's the last change that we made. So
Did I
just
save
make
it?
sure you
Save
change.
it.
Yeah, it's saved.
I'm going to do it right here. Yeah, we didn't do that. So let's go.
We didn't do
So
individual defensive player.
Everybody can see we're going to do it right here. Scoring setting, more, bonus, right down there. So we are on the exact same page across the board because we just copied Team A to make Team B. So all the settings are the same. Did I save that? There it is. 1B blocked, 1B blocked. Done. So Ash knows what that means. Okay. That's it. So let's come
Is
back.
that anything else we need to talk about?
I don't
You
think
talked about
so.
the draft. You want to talk about where the draft is going to be, just for people who may not be paying attention to their calendars or whatever?
Everybody should be paying attention to the calendar. I got to make sure that it's on everybody's calendar, but we are doing it at BJ's. So it's right up the road, as you can see by the map provided to you. If you don't know where it is, but it's 1.7 miles. It's saying 4 minutes by car, but that's probably only because of the Magnolia Light.
Right.
But we have secured the what is it? The left-hand area, the divided off area. If you've ever attended one of the social meet and greets for either the Project Management Academy, I think we did it once. But we've done it with the central office PE trainees before, when we were actually allowed to have a little bit of fun. That we did that over there, but. We've
But
got, yeah, we're going to have the green screen set up. So if you have not had the chance to put in your responses or your introductions, or you just want to redo a new one, if you fully show up, take care of that, take advantage of that, and we got a space provided for us. There's food and drink. We're going to be on happy hour. They said it'll be happy hour pricing. Not only
yeah, it's like till 6 o'clock. It's like 3 to 6 or something. There is happy hour.
well, then he said
Oh.
And half price apps. Yeah.
in half price apps, happy hour pricing, and it rolls into the game as well. So he said at 3 o'clock their happy hour starts. And
Oh,
it's going
right,
to be
that's
all
true.
night. So
Oh.
there's
So we're thinking right now that we're going to hang around after and just watch maybe up to the first half, but we'll see what happens.
yeah, we might bump somewhere else, just depending on what it has. It's gonna grow organically there, because after the draft, I still think there's going to be, an hour and a half, between the what we do in our draft and the actual game. Good luck with the new season. I'm really excited to see what happens between both of these leagues. Just so everybody knows too, I'm going to start an entirely new distribution list for messaging on the phone. So there'll be a new one that incorporates everybody from both leagues. The best.
But wait, can we not do that through the app? Oh, I see what you're saying, because it won't cross both leagues
Right.
in the app.
I'm just talking about like the messaging thread. You could set it up
Yeah.
to where the app sends you messages. If there is a lot more stuff that goes on. We're just learning it. I think there's trash talk. I think there's messaging capabilities, but I also think everybody can, on their own profile, turn that on or off. So just everybody knows. We'll start one here. The hint that I'll say though is just turn off notifications, because if somebody starts drinking on a Saturday and is commenting a whole bunch about a game, you don't want it just ringing off the hook, but you can just decide to follow along or not at that point in time. But
Right.
it usually gets pretty entertaining through the year, and so you don't ever want to lose contact from the entire fantasy
Well, and having
football
like
thread.
10 more or 8 more people or something like that, something like whatever that number ends up being,
Mhm.
is going to make it crazier, I'm sure.
It depends on how many participate in it. Not everybody participates in the banter on the thread as it is, but it's always entertaining to watch and read through. So
You'll get like 25 liked that message.
yeah, turn that off. Turn off notifications right at the very beginning. Yeah, follow along manually. Go analog in a digital world.
Print it out. Print that shit out.
And that's just for Ellen. So oh my God, there's so many inside jokes there. But good luck, everybody. Good luck on the
Yeah,
season.
good luck.
I'm very excited to see how this goes. You guys, you want to say anything else? Anything else to add from our former champion or the co-commissioner of the leagues?
I mean, I'm just going to say it's going to be a lot of fun. So show up to the draft. That's what I'll say. Be there.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole and like, oh, we all can make the time. Don't give me this bullshit. We moved it early so that it would be easier for people. We made it on the south side of town so it would be easier for people closer to work. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's 1 hour. Like worst case scenario, you show up at 5 and leave at like around 6. Like that's it. If you can't come up with 1 hour in a year, then I feel like you're not somebody who needs to be in these leagues. That's all I'm saying. And the same thing with auto draft. Like when you auto draft, you will always have an asterisk near your name, next to your name, if you win or anything good happens to you, because at the end of the day, you were just a computer, basically. So just keep that in mind.
Well, I'm having
Those are my two
I'm having
prickly pear
I'm having
moments.
flashbacks right there. Like Ash is leaning in heavy on like the Catholic mom guilt. Like you got a master's degree in it, man. Just roll into that. Yeah. Good stuff. Good for you. We will say right now that we understand there are, I know of at least two individuals in our league that are going to be out of town. No, three, on work related things. We get it. Worst case scenario, something like that happens. We're not going to beat you up that much about it. But for
Well, as long as you're somebody who normally comes,
Mhm.
when you miss one, then it's like, hey, no big deal.
Right.
But if you're, a punk ass and never shows up,
Treated like a punk, that's unheard of.
and then you don't show up again, guess what? It's like,
Okay, I'll be there. Jeez.
What was that?
I mean, this is about fun. We don't charge money. We're not doing anything that's, mean or, well, maybe a little mean, but, I just don't understand people's commitment levels and whatnot. So
Yeah,
it's
auto
the
draft
first
also.
day of the games. It's the first game is that day too, which is exciting.
It's true. You get your lineup set that night.
That's right. Well, potentially, yeah, if you have somebody in that first game.
Unless you auto draft, then you'll end up with 4 quarterbacks and 4 defenses. So.
I wish that's what it would do. I wish it would just literally take from like a trash pile that you would build like a crap auto draft situation and
Oh, I love it.
punish people who screw up, man. That's the only way good stuff happens.
Oh, that's great. That's good stuff. All right there, champ. What do you
All
got
right.
for us?
No, that's it. I hope to retain the trophy, but I'm sure that's a very unlikely situation. So good luck to everyone this year, and hopefully I don't end up changing my name next year.
Having to change your name. I think I'm going to change my name. I don't know.
You're finally
Because
going to let it
Roger,
go.
it's been so many years.
You're gonna let it
It's
go.
been so many years now that he's worked at DOT. It's getting kind of loose, and more and more people are like, "What's this all about?" So I'll probably have to do something else. We'll see. We'll see. I'm wearing my Russell Wilson jersey from last year, which panned out really well for me.
You gonna lean in
As
on
I'm
it
sure
again?
anybody who knows, yeah.
Sean Payton's gonna be
So-
the full change on it. It's gonna.
I mean, he could very well be
180.
the MVP this year.
There you
Knowing
go.
my luck, I'll avoid the shit out of him, and somebody will get him in like round 12, and he'll be the best quarterback of the year, and I'll be like, God, at least I have his jersey, I guess.
There you go. There you go. A lot of things.
I know.
A lot of things to keep your eye on for the draft. Where
And
a lot of
for
these
those
go.
people who don't know, remember, Brian's a big Jets fan, and he wants to be sure that Aaron Rodgers wins the whole thing this year. So whenever you pass him in the hall, make sure you remind him, hey, Jets game, let's go.
My love.
Jets, Jets.
My love for the Jets just rivals your love for the Cowboys. That's all I'll say.
I don't know. I think you hate him more. That's all I'm saying.
I think I do. Oh man, oh man.
Yeah.
I try to live a good life. I try to, not wish ill on anybody, but I'm making an exception this year for the Jets because of how much they're leaning in with Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Remember, whenever the Cowboys lose, if you ever want to come by and talk about that, please, by all means. I'm always in for talking about the Cowboys' losses.
Oh, good Lord. Be well,
All right.
gentlemen. Thanks for taking the time. And then
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank you for winning last year.
Thanks for hosting, Brian.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll absolutely improve as the year goes on. So and hopefully we'll see Mr. Rob here again. It's what it's, man.
Even if it's just another one of these little trophies.
Oh yeah, I
Take
gotta get to work on that. Maybe that's another project I got to do this weekend because Griff got our next round 3D printed out. So
Sweet.
yep.
Sweet.
We got to put our heads together and work on the new award topics.
Okay.
Nice.
Be well,
Cool.
guys.
It's getting close,
Yeah.
guys. What are we like? Less than 3 weeks now, right? To the draft.
1, 2, yeah.
3 weeks
2
from
weeks.
Thursday, from
6
yesterday.
Right there.
days.
20 days.
Nice.
20 days, 5 hours, 28 minutes, and 54 seconds, 53 seconds, 52 seconds.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Only 20 days left. You can do it.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. Have a good
Alrighty.
weekend.
You too.
We'll holler soon.
All right.
Bye.
Good luck, everybody.
All right.